We're gonna make some Christmas stuff. Looks chaotic. It feels chaotic.
Like, I don't want to explain my weird made-up job, you know?
I expected these to be cute. These are so much cuter than I even thought.
That was optimistic. That was a cute idea.
Good morning. It might not be morning where you are. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Welcome to Snuggle Bucket. My name is Susan. I sew and crochet stuffed animals. I try to live a generally crafty life, and I keep my life and my home cozy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm so excited that you're here. If you're new, oh my God, hi, how are you? Do you want to subscribe? You should. Have you been here before? Thank you so much for coming back. That's so awesome of you. Are you subscribed? You should. This week, right now, winter and Christmas. I have 3 two-day shows coming up that are all holiday focused. So we need to get some holiday things done. I don't like to do too many Christmas specific things, but we got to do them. You got to do some, right? I try to focus on a couple different Christmassy categories or winter holiday categories because they're not actually Christmas. The first one is Christmas. It's vintage Christmas. Think like pink reindeer. I love a pink reindeer. I also particularly like woodland because it gives a real Yuletide vibe. And also, if they don't sell at Christmas, you can still sell woodland forest animals any time of year. Right now, I'm watching a class on Craftsy called Amigurumi Woodland Animals by Stacy Chalk, and I'm using it to get tons of woodland animal inspiration. Also, the patterns for the animals are included in the course materials, which is a huge time saver, and like time's at a premium right now. I don't have a lot of extra time. Craftsy is also the sponsor of today's video. Craftsy is an online community for artists, crafters, hobby enthusiasts, and all creative makers. There's no shortage of things you can learn on Craftsy, whether you want to build your skills as a fiber artist or try something new like photography, writing, or gardening, all of which I'll be delving into once my markets are done. And I have time to think about other crafty endeavors. Okay, also, Funagurumi by Brenda KB Anderson. Can we stop it with how cute these are? These are happening also when Christmas is wrapped up. With over 2,000 classes, plus more always being added, you're never going to run out of skills to learn. Members can also access Craftsy's live streaming tutorials to engage with expert instructors and the Craftsy community in real time. For unlimited access to all of these classes, projects, recipes, patterns, community, go to the link in my description and get the first full year of Craftsy Premium for only $1.49. Offer valid for new members only. Thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. We got to get to work. Come on. We're going to make some Christmas stuff. Well, I need to make some Christmas stuff. You can make what you need to make. I don't know your story. I don't want to do too many seasonal things because if you remember, I didn't really sell any Halloween things. Christmas is slightly different because people buy gifts and I have more and bigger shows for the holidays than I did for Halloween. So it's fine. It's fine to make some, but I don't want to make a million bazillion. So I have my list. I'd like to make from now until my last show. So from now until December 12th, I guess, or 11th. Oh my God, things are falling apart. Ideally, I would like to make 4 minis and 4 of the bigger sizes every single day. That's insane. That's a lot. That's setting myself up for disappointment, but I mean, we should reach high, right? I got some little mini keychains that I got started last night that I'm gonna keep working on. I just pulled out some yarn for a little Christmas sheep. I'll show you the pattern. It's super fun. We're gonna try and fly through these. I also got a new tripod that does overhead shots so that I can do overhead shots. So that when I'm doing like cooking and stuff, I'm not like this. Because that was getting out of hand. And also I have one of those little like magnet folding tripods in the back of my phone. So when I do overhead crochet shots for this vlog, I tuck the tripod into my bra and do it overhead like that. So this seems like this could be easier. Also, I tried to buy this anywhere other than Amazon. Like I went to a bunch of stores looking all around and not only did no one have an overhead tripod, no one really had any tripods. I feel like it's one of those things where it's nice to try not to buy from Amazon, but sometimes they just got you over a barrel. set up your lighting. This isn't lighting. Uh-oh. What does this have to do with lighting? Oh, I don't know if I'm smart enough for this today. This is just a stick. Oh. Wow, it smells. Anyway, I'll link this in case you like it too. Sorry I said it smells. I think it just needs to air out. Oh, I should also go get that microphone I keep threatening to use, right? Ooh, that's tall. Maybe I'll finally get my head in the shot. Here's the best thing about it. It's the cheapest one Amazon had to offer. A little top heavy. I have to have the back leg of it propped under my hutch right now because the phone is making it want to tip over. I did have to move my seat to this side of the couch, which is regrettable because my brain hates that. But where I was sitting, the way my elbow was tucked in, it was giving me issues. So that's just a seat update from your anxious, neurodivergent, crafty friend. This is the little guy. Look how cute he is. I'm gonna do 2 of these. All puppies are being good today so far. That's gonna destroy my hands. This is all baubles. Ooh, let's see if I make it to the second one. About halfway through, he is so much bigger than I thought he was going to be. And the baubles are absolutely murdering my hands. So I think we'll just do the one of him, but then the technique that they use for the lights, I'm going to put on some other patterns. So we'll do, I thought he was gonna be so much smaller. Like he looks, maybe my baubles are too big. I don't know. So I'll just do one of him and then use the light technique for some other patterns. Oh my God, look how chunky. This is not what the pattern looked like. What kind of yarn did they use? I'll tell you. Yarn Smith Chenille. I don't know what that is, but that's probably more of a parfait chunky size. Let's get his lights on. Also, this was full. He used all that stuffing. This is such a disaster. Oh, this better be so cute. This is definitely a one-off though. Looks chaotic. It feels chaotic. Hope it's gonna be cute, but it's definitely a one-off. And if I don't break this at least once doing a bauble inside of more baubles, I'm gonna be shocked. I hate this. I'm not gonna keep making this. That looks bad. This is a mess. I'm gonna link to the pattern anyway because it has nothing to do with the pattern. I think it's my yarn choice. I think doing it in a blanket yarn is just too much and the chenille might be better. So I'm gonna scrap this. I'll put a face on him and he'll just be a regular sheep, that's fine. Going to try this light technique on some loaf cats, which I think will be a little easier because they don't have baubles, obviously, they're just smooth. And I think I will do the cats in blanket yarn and then the lights and the string in chenille. I think that would look a little more put together. This first one was a little bit of a fail. I'll take this stuff off of him and try again on the cats. So far today I've lost my phone, found it obviously, lost my glasses, which I've obviously found those, and then I lost my little row counter 50 times and I still haven't found that, but I did find this, which goes on your finger for Halloween. I just want to know what row I'm on. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Excuse me. Let me get under here. Is that it? No, that's a ball from Henry's youth. Do you see it? Can you guys watch Sylvie while I look for it? Okay, they're gonna watch you, okay? Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Okay, they're gonna watch you. You don't need to worry about Jack. He's responsible. Okay, I'm gonna look for it. Go hang out with them. It's not in there. I found it! Good news! I got it. See, this is Jack. You don't need to worry about Jack. He's just a good boy. Sometimes I worry that I don't put him on here enough, that I put so much Sylvie and not enough Jackie. But that's just because Sylvie's really silly right now. She's 6, but she's still like a puppy. And Jackie is just a very chill man. Oh. Made my 4 little cats, 2 of these brunette frosting in the orangey color, and 2 in Pebble Beach, which looks like a little gray stripy cat. They came out super different from each other because of the variegations. I need to put their Christmas lights on, but that's going to be for tomorrow, I think, because that's going to require some finagling. And I don't have the brain space for finagling tonight. Instead, I'm going to switch over to, I was working on keychains yesterday, which is what this disaster is. And they're from the All From Jade car hanger pack. I'm doing some of the Christmas ones and some of the regular ones, but I'm gonna make them keychains instead of car hangers. So I have 2 polar bears, 1 little brown, I can't figure out which way he goes, 1 little brown bear, and these are fast, so I'm gonna see how many of these I can get out in the next little bit. And then Jammy Bart's hanging out. Gonna get back to making Christmas things, but first, taking a quick trip. One of the events I'm doing, they want us to decorate our tents like very festively, so I'm gonna go to a couple different stores, do a little walkabout, see what I can find for, you know, battery operated lights. I'm not plugging lights in. See if there's anything cute, put on some Christmas music. I made it through like 3 Christmas songs before I decided I'm just not ready for that. Doing Marshalls and Home Goods first. I'm just looking for like maybe a lit garland, but lit with like a battery pack rather than having to plug it in, because I have a little generator, but I want to save that for my card reader and my phone. I have plenty of like plug-in lights and garlands, but that would drain the battery so fast. I'm not going too crazy just because this particular market that I need it for already has a pretty high overhead. I don't know. We'll go take a peek-see. No dice for either of those. Marshall's is kind of grim. Home Goods looks like Christmas exploded. It's overwhelming. It was very reserved in terms of home things because we just don't need Christmas decorations. I did get a cookie jar because I've been saying for months that we need a cookie jar. It's a shame to make cookies and then put them in like Tupperware. I hate that. I didn't find anything for the tent. So we're gonna hit up Michael's, and I have a gift card for there, so I'm gonna look extra hard there. And there is a TJ Maxx. There's a Walmart, but I don't like to go to Walmart. I don't like to go anywhere, but I mean, you gotta draw the line somewhere, right? All right, next stop. That was pretty successful. I have a cut. That was pretty successful. The only thing I didn't find was battery powered Christmas lights, aside from like fairy lights, which I think are too like flimsy for this situation. But it's during the day, so I guess really how many lights do I need? I got everything else. I did a thorough putz around, which I'm sure I'll regret later when I'm like, I didn't make enough things today. But sometimes you need a putz around day. I can't just crochet for 8 straight hours a day every day. That's not practical. Sometimes you need to putz around. Also, forget Christmas music. I went to liberal arts college in the 2010s. This is Bon Iver weather if I've ever seen it. It literally started raining when I started playing this. Also, shout out to everyone who likes it when their music physically hurts them. If your song doesn't kick me in the chest, it's not for me. Well, I'm sorry this is so dusty. I'm just seeing that now. If I don't see it, it doesn't occur to me. So I never think to dust my car, because I'll be honest, I rarely even think to dust my house. I had an excellent idea. So on my list, I had these guys on the list as little minis, but I was starting to worry that they were going to be kind of redundant because I'm also making these from All From Jade. They don't have eyes yet, but these are going to be keychains, and that's pretty similar. But I had the thought I should do these in mystery boxes, and they're a little bigger, they're a little different. And then for my mystery boxes, originally I had planned to do like penguins with different hats, but I don't think I have time to think up and execute all those hats. So if these are in the mystery boxes, that would solve all my problems. I'm so smart. I'm gonna take these guys out too. It's getting to be a time crunch. We gotta make some choices. Maybe I'll do more stars. Maybe I'll say 8 stars to keep my numbers the same. No, let's keep it at 4, and then I'll take out, that makes it 81. You can see I keep changing this number. All right. Whew. I lost a couple days there. I don't know. I had a little market. I'll link to the video for that. I've made some Christmas things. I have another event this weekend that is very specifically marketed as holiday, so we need to get these holiday things done. Here's who I have so far. All right, I have 4 of these little reindeer. 1, 2, pink, tan. Still waiting on eyes. I have 2 of these snowy owls. They need their eyes and their details on the front. It's fine. That's fine, we've got it. Who else we got? Oh, and then I finished these little keychains. They, again, don't have any details, so they don't look like much. But I have 10 of those. I got most of the hats done for the Build a Snowman. I have these 2 left, and then I need to turn all the colors into scarves. So almost done with that. That's good. That's a big one to finish up. Then this is obviously not done, but this is the reindeer pattern from Wonder Crochet. It's free on her blog. And it's a reindeer, but here is antlers. I'm getting moose. I don't see reindeer at all. I think because when I think of a deer, I think of white patterning on his face. So I think we're gonna go moose for this. Moose and sweaters, and then I will do more of a snuggler style for reindeer. I'll make some more reindeer. I've fully abandoned the idea that I need to make 4 medium things or big things, 4 mini things a day, because that was stressing me out. So now I'm just making as many as humanly possible. I don't know how many it is. I'm gonna make what I make, you know, as I'm getting more information. Okay, so let me backtrack. This weekend, it's called a holiday stroll. It's a 2-day event. I have no frame of reference for how busy this one will be. Really kind of going into this one blind. Then it's Thanksgiving, I have a weekend off. The following weekend, I'm doing a holiday festival that I did last year and did very well at. It's the same town and the same demographic as the Harvest Fest that I did, where I also did well. So I need, you know, some stuff for that. And then the following weekend, we're driving to New Hampshire. I'm doing an out-of-state one. And I think I underestimated how big this one is. Like, the more information I get about it, the more I'm like, oh, I was not prepared for this. So I need to make as much as humanly possible. Obviously, I can only do what I can do, except doing an out-of-state one, once in a while I like to do an out-of-state one because they're kind of fun. It's fun to go away for a weekend and count it as work. I don't know, I like to do that, but it's also a much bigger expense that way because you have hotels and dog boarding and gas and all that. I want to make sure I have enough stuff to make it worth it, and I'm just paranoid. Never mind, I'm already like a stressed person. So I'm already like, oh no, what if someone gets sick? Oh no, what if it snows? So I'm just, I don't even know if this is comprehensible. I'm just very stressed right now. I'm very stressed. Let's get back to it. I know I just said moments ago, he's gonna be a moose, not a reindeer. But then once the antlers were on and I tried a moose nose, I didn't like it. So now he's back to being a reindeer. And I see the reindeer now. I see it now. He's adorable. Whoops. So cute. He's giving Eric from Animal Crossing. Make one more of him with a different sweater color. Should he have a tail? I don't know. Let's make the other and then decide. Oh, he's cute. Oh. I expected these to be cute. These are so much cuter than I even thought. Oh my god. Oh. Next, I want to try to blast through some minis. These are the ones I said I was going to put in mystery boxes. So I think what we'll do, there's a couple different options and a couple different shapes. So my plan is I'll do them all as snowmen, I think. So we'll do obviously the snowman, the reindeer snowman, the bear snowman, and then I'm gonna do the bear snowman again as a gingerbread, but leave the ears off so it's just like a gingerbread man. Did we make this a mini challenge? How many can we make today? I would like 16 overall. No, that's a lot. 12. Let's say 12. Let's do 3 of each. Mini challenge. And I'm gonna leave the hat off the actual snowman because me and snowman hats I've had enough of that this season. He's gonna have a naked little head. It's fine. My mini challenge got mini interrupted because I forgot there was going to be someone here doing something to our house. And I don't know about you, but I hate sitting around crocheting while other people are in the house. Like, I don't want to explain my weird made up job, you know? So I did some admin stuff while he was there, and that's fine. I have one snowman down, but here's the issue. These are the boxes I'm going to put them in, just like the capybaras. And they don't fit. He's like just a little too big, and to squish it would break the box. So he's a little bigger than my Build-A-Snowman ones, but I'm going to toss him in there anyway. So he'll be another Build-A-Snowman, and I'm going to test this pattern out in Little Bunny because that comes out smaller, and then it's like a fun and interesting texture. If they're much smaller, they can be bag charms. If not, they'll just be little guys. So I'm going to switch over to Little Bunny and restart the mini challenge. What do we think the odds are that this can be my last premiere order for 2025? I'm hoping this is it. Realistically, I broke the bottom string and now it's ruined and it looks like a duck. I think I need a new plan for mystery boxes. We're scrapping this. This might work. This is much better. I feel like maybe no more mini challenges. I think every time I say it's gonna be a mini challenge, everything falls apart. I think I thought in making a Christmas video that I would finish everything on the list for Christmas. That was optimistic. That was a cute idea. But I only finished some things. That's fine. Let me show you what I finished. These are from a while ago. I think I showed you these. These weren't from this week, but they are Christmas. And these. Adorbs. This week I finished all the little keychains. They have faces and keychains. So polar bear, reindeer, black and brown bear, penguin, and oh wait, there's snowman somewhere too. I'll have to find the snowman. These are from a while ago too, but I'm including them, little turkeys. I don't know where the snowman went. I'll have to find that. I made these little reindeer by AQ Crochet. I made these last year. They did pretty good. And then these are new this year from Wonder Crochet. This pattern is so cute and it's free. Are you kidding me? Look at their sweaters. I want to make more, but I guess we'll see about the time constraints for that. And then I have these two who don't have faces yet. I can't remember the pattern name or the designer, so I will link everything in a blog post, which will be linked in the description. And then I have almost finished a pink one and just like a caramel colored one of these. And the snowman keychains seem to be lost. I don't know where they went. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Next week we're doing a market recap, and then more market prep, more market recaps for a while. Thank you again to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm out of breath. Raise your hand if this is how you found out you forgot your beta blocker this morning. This is just an update from your neurotypical no. Put your head in the frame.